They say you should never meet your heroes, that the pedestal we put them on is too high, and the reality will only lead to a crushing letdown. But at Coachella 2026, under the desert stars and in front of 80,000 screaming fans, Billie Eilish didn't just meet her hero. She became the protagonist of a story 12 years in the making. This wasn't just a guest appearance. This wasn't a planned PR stunt. This was a full-circle explosion of emotion that left a global superstar in tears and the internet in a total meltdown. If you saw the clips of Justin Bieber singing One Less Lonely Girl to a sobbing Billie Eilish and wondered how we got here, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down the history, the heartbreak, and the massive behind-the-scenes gesture from Hailey Bieber that made this impossible moment happen. Narrator, to understand why this moment hit so hard, we have to go back. Long before the Grammys, before the Oscars, and before the world knew the name Billie Eilish, there was just a girl in Highland Park with a room covered in Justin Bieber posters. Billie wasn't just a casual fan. She was, in her own words, obsessed. Her mother, Maggie Baird, famously joked in interviews that they almost took Billie to therapy because her love for Justin was so intense it was actually causing her emotional distress. In 2019, they met for the first time at Coachella during Ariana Grande's set. We all remember that video, Billie frozen in place, Justin wrapping her in a long hug. It was the meeting of the minds. But even then, Billie was the rising star and Justin was the legend. They were peers. But the inner child in Billie, she was still that girl waiting for her old moment. Fast forward to weekend 2 of Coachella 2026. The atmosphere was already electric. Justin was mid-set, performing a legacy run of his greatest hits. Then, the music shifted. The iconic, nostalgic chords of One Less Lonely Girl began to play. For the Gen Z and millennial crowd, this song is sacred. It's the song where Justin traditionally picks one girl from the audience, puts a crown of flowers on her head, and serenades her. But for years, Justin hadn't performed it like this. The crowd scanned the front row, looking for a random fan. Instead, the spotlight swung toward the wings of the stage. Out walked Billie Eilish. She wasn't wearing her usual performer armor. She looked vulnerable. As Justin took her hand and led her to the center stool, the roar of the crowd was so loud it reportedly shook the VIP bleachers. As Justin began the first verse, something shifted. This wasn't a performance for Billie, it was a release. You could see it in her eyes, the surreality of the moment hitting her all at once. The girl who used to cry in her bedroom listening to My World 2.0 was now the girl on the stool. Justin, ever the professional but clearly moved, kept his arm around her. When he hit the chorus, Billie buried her face in her hands. She wasn't just teary-eyed, she was sobbing. This was raw, human emotion in an industry that usually feels scripted. And then came the moment that went viral on TikTok within seconds. Justin leaned in, whispered something in her ear, and kissed her forehead. At that moment, Billie Eilish, the most influential artist of her generation, was just a fan again. But here's the part of the story that didn't make the main headlines immediately. Who orchestrated this? Inside sources and fan-captured footage from the side stage suggest that this moment almost didn't happen. Originally, the Olg segment was supposed to be a sweet nod to Justin's wife, Hailey. But Hailey, seeing Billie standing in the wings, reportedly realized how much more this would mean to the young singer. Witnesses say Hailey was the one who physically encouraged Billie to go out there. She pushed her toward the stage lights, effectively saying, "This is your moment." It's a testament to the friendship between these women. In a world that loves to pit wives versus fans, or women versus women, Hailey chose to facilitate a core memory for a friend. The lights went down, but the emotion didn't stop. Hours after the set ended, Billie took to Instagram. She posted a photo that was brutally honest, no filters, just her face, eyes swollen and bloodshot from crying. Her caption was simple: "Can't stop. Literally can't stop." Her mother, Maggie, followed up with a heart-wrenching post of her own, reflecting on the 12-year journey from a poster-filled bedroom to the Coachella stage. Even Justin posted a photo of the hug with the caption, "So proud of you, B." So, why are we still talking about this? Because in an era of AI-generated content and meticulously managed PR, we rarely get to see something this real. The Justin and Billie story is a reminder that no matter how famous you get or how many awards you win, those childhood dreams stay with you. It reminds us that our idols are human, and sometimes the best thing a hero can do is show up and tell you that the kid you used to be was right to believe in them. Billie Eilish is a global icon. Justin Bieber is a living legend. But for 5 minutes in the California desert, they were just two people sharing a song that meant the world to both of them. What did you think of the ALG moment? Was it the best Coachella highlight ever, or are you waiting for weekend 2 to top it? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines.